Hello, I'd just like to read this out for anyone who didn't originally get one of these flyers. It's about my suggestion that Kiss could do one final album, call it Life in the Woods, and the song list is Life in the Woods, Smoke, Night Fly, I'm a Star, Mistake, and Howling for Your Love, Much Too Soon, Love Bite, Body and Soul, and In Your Face. So right now it's just wishful thinking, but this is my suggestion of how Kiss can record one final studio album, possibly with these 10 unreleased demo tracks ranging from 1973, 1974, 1975, 1976, 1977 and 1998. The last two tracks are Psycho Circus outtakes from 1998. I would see this album as Kiss's version of Led Zeppelin's Coda. Gene and Paul don't seem to trust Ace and Peter these days, but I can't see any reason why they can't start the show with Tommy and Eric and then have Ace come on to replace Tommy about halfway through the show and have Peter come on at about the 3/4 mark. I've read that Peter is not quite fit enough to drum for a full 2-hour show these days. If Ace or Peter don't turn up for a show, Kiss can still finish the show with Tommy and Eric. It'd be great if Gene and Paul get to see this idea. And I'm thinking, they'll need to re-record, going from the demos that I've heard, I think they'd need to re-record Life in the Woods. I'm suggesting they should make it pretty much like Life in the Woods Take 2, but without that silly talk from Peter Criss in the middle of the song. That'd be one freshly re-recorded song. The rest of the songs, if the original masters are all in good condition, they could go on as they are. As for In Your Face, I know there's a version of that on one of the singles from Psycho Circus, a single called We Are One. Now there's a couple of demos which I think are better because the demos have more guitaring on them. I'm thinking of, there's a YouTube, go to YouTube, Kiss Psycho Circus outtakes, and you'll find the first song on that will be Body and Soul, and then there's two versions of In Your Face. So I reckon the second version of In Your Face on that YouTube thing, that would be the good song to go on this album. It's got a bit of extra guitaring and it sounds great, I think. And it actually looks here, it's actually a more of a close-up picture of the cover of Kiss the Originals. It's just a rough draft of what the cover could look like. It looks like a bushfire when you look at it here. Gene's breathing the fire. The back of the cover could perhaps be the members of Kiss sitting at a campfire out in the woods in the night. And then the front cover, you see the fire's gone out of control and looks like their spirits are there or something. Well, it's just a suggestion. I think, just like Kiss released Psycho Circus and during their reunion with Ace and Peter, it'd be good if they could release this one as soon as they can. Perhaps the sooner the better. And have Ace and Peter to do the sort of the second half of the show, or Peter do the last few songs of the show. Now I think it's good to still have Tom and Eric, because if Kiss want to do one final live album, a live 5, and they want to have, I think, at least one song from Monster and one song from Sonic Boom, and so it would be fitting to have Tommy and Eric to do those. And so, if you get what I mean. And I believe that Ace and Peter have been doing a gig together, and I think Vinnie Vincent and Bruce Cooley's going to join them too. So, or they say at their last show, or maybe their last few shows, they could even bring back Vinnie and Bruce. Bruce always used to say that if he ever wore makeup, he'd be the dog of the group. So maybe make up some dog makeup for Bruce. Anyway, well, see, I'm just want the message to get around, as many people to see this post as possible, and I hope it reaches. Let the KISS Army know about it. Let the members of KISS know about it, and if they think it might be an idea, I reckon it'd be an awesome album myself. Okay, so yeah, it'd be good. I'd like it if they could bring Ace and Peter when they come to Australia in August this year. That would be good if they could do that. Have Tommy and Eric, then Ace come on, then Peter come on, and maybe even have the album released before August if that's possible. Well, it's just my suggestion, but more people see this, spread the word around about this post and get as many KISS fans as you can to read this and see what happens. Have a good one.